Okay, so the beginner word challenge of this week was a function called makeSet that was supposed to return a set with the value we're passing it. So if I run now this snippet, what is going to happen? Someone tell me? Huh? It's going to return the function because we are not invoking it. So yeah. So yeah, there it is on the bottom. So now we have to invoke it. Then makeSet. And can I pass a number? So can I, first of all, imagine let's start with an array. So 1, 2, 5, and 2. What would happen now? Okay, very well. Not exactly syntax, but yes, a type error. Because we need the new. So now, if we invoke it, what am I going to have on the console? 1 to 5. Very well. Because when we are creating a new set, we are removing duplicates. Is there only, what if I pass 2? Will this work?
No.
Why?
Set works on enumerable iterable values.
Okay, because set works on iterable values and 2 is not iterable. So if we run it, we have another type error. Number 2 is not iterable. Okay, so what if I do this? What am I going to have returned? Each letter. And what if I do this? But, okay, so each letter individually, but just not without being repeated.
Just the first part, yes.
Okay, so let's check it. Yes, there it is. So we can see that the set looks like an object because it has the curly braces, but it's not an object like some of you told me. It's an object, but what I mean is it's a different data structure. It doesn't have a key and a value. We are only seeing here a value. And also we can run some methods on sets like hash to check if some value is included on the set, or yes, other values. Then uses of the set. We can use a set, as we said, as we saw already, to remove duplicates. But there's other uses that, for instance, if we go to MDN set, we can see it here. So we can use it to check if an element is a superset. So some values are a superset, a union, intersection, symmetric difference. And depending on the implementation, this can be more efficient than using arrays. But for now, I think that's it for the beginner. There was also some things, well, actually one thing that was missing here. Someone tell me?
Semicolon.
Yes, semicolon. And then the name could be okay, value, or maybe iterable, or something like that, or iterable value to make it semantic. But let's leave it like this. Let's go to the word challenge intermediate. Okay, so we had this function. I'm going to try to make it fit. Zoom out a bit. Yeah. Can you read it? Okay. So basically we can see from the name of the function, remove duplicates descending sort. This function is expected to remove duplicates and sort descending the elements. But we have this red X here, so it's actually telling us what is missing there. So where should I put the missing parentheses?
Before the semicolon?
Before the semicolon?
No, sorry, after the array, after you set online.
Oh,
Yeah, four.
okay. Why?
Because you wanted after from in the 11 proposal.
But why is it breaking it? Why is it not allowing us to? So
Because sort is working for
yes, because we are trying to use sort, and we can't use sort in something that is not an array. But yes, the syntax error there also wasn't allowing us to continue. But if we didn't have this, we commented out, or deleted this is not going to work, because first of all we have to invoke it, and then there is another reason. Someone tell me? Imagine I invoke it. Remove duplicates, send insert, movies. So I'm passing movies, is an array. Why is it not going to work? Because this array is not defined. So let me just put it like it was before, and then so array.from. Okay. Now, yeah. So it's saying array is not defined. So if we want to call it array as a parameter, we should write array here. Now it's going to return something, but might not be what we are expecting. But what I wanted to ask you before is, if I do this, will this work? Will the function run at least? Will it throw an error? So I'm trying to use sort in the set. What would happen now?
it will not be able
So
It will sort the set as an array,
it's going to say that
as
the array is not
strings.
defined.
no.
No.
It's going to tell us that sort is not a function, because sort is not a method defined to work with sets. So sort only works with arrays, and we are trying to use it with something that is not an array, it's a set. So in order to make it work, we have to make the set an array. Array.from. Okay, so now so this function is expected to remove duplicates that we are doing by transforming it into a set, and then to sort descendingly. Will it sort it descendingly now?
No.
Why?
If you didn't define it inside the current cases of sort method function.
So what would this return?
One and 1, 2, 2, 3. No, 1,
No.
14 and 1000.
So it's going to return the array sorted as a string. So because by default it's what the sort method does. So it's comparing the first element of each, the first character of each string, and then if they are the same, it's going to look for the second one. And because 2 is equal to 2, it's going to go to the third one. 2 is less than 3, so it's going to be sorted before, because we are sorting ascendantly by default. So now we want to sort descendantly. How can I do that? No one? So inside sort, we need to pass a function that takes 2 arguments. The first one could be, usually is a, b, but let's make it semantic. So movie 1 or movie 2. Is this right? Sorry?
Movie 2.
Yeah, sorry, movie 2. But is this right? Does it make sense? Ah, because they are numbers, they are not movies. Okay, so that was something that was there on purpose. So let's call it numbers. So let's call it number 1, number 2. Okay, and now we have to use the function, and we need to return. If we want it to sort the elements descendantly, it has to be positive. So the way to make it positive is minus 1, minus a. So this is going to sort the numbers. It's going to put the highest one first and the lowest one last.
Change that b minus a to number 2 minus number 1.
Very well. So number 1, number 2. So will it work now?
It's number 2 minus number 1.
Oh yes, very well.
And
And will it work after that?
argument is also, because we changed the name of the variable to numbers, so we need to change the argument as well.
Yes. So numbers. What about now?
It will work.
It will work. Will it return what we are expecting?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Yes, very well. So after this, I asked a question. So do you know any other way to make an array from a set? And I'm not sure if there is other ways, but this is one. So if we do it like this, and then we just spread it, this is going to be equivalent. Yes, so here it is sorted. Okay, what else? Did I leave any other questions? I think that's it. That was it for this exercise. The only thing, I'm going to leave it recorded because I want you to remember it for next week. Please don't leave it for the last moment because today I did it after 12, but I'm not going to do that again. So you know that at Thursday at 1 we have to review it. So if by 10 to 12 someone didn't do the board challenge, sorry, but you should have organized yourself better because it's on the calendar since the beginning of the week. And okay, so that's it. Any questions? No? Everything okay? So I'll leave it here. Thank you.